Alrighty. Hello there, fellow Hoodats. Hello, fellow Hoodat. YouTube is still playing tricks on me, so I gotta keep refreshing. So I just tried a second. Alright, well, we didn't have much of Saints news, but now we do. Damn, that's fast. Okay. That's weird. I had to refresh because sometimes it don't show the comment section on my side. And then when I went to do my what you call it, thumbnail, it wouldn't take my thumbnail. YouTube's a pain in the ass. I did a YouTube video on my regular account earlier that didn't give me any problems. Well, except for when I went to play back the footage and the grain was all pixely. So that's the only problem I had. Let's see. Yeah, Mark Ingram got a roster exemption. So we have 54 on the roster. Well, not right after this move, but they have until Sunday before. They have until Sunday to activate them, or I mean, put them on the roster. But they'll probably wait. They just cut Brandon Tate. So, yeah, pretty much what I just said. That's the only Saints news. It just came out that they cut Brandon Tate. So the roster's still at 53. However, Ingram's not officially added on the roster as of yet. It hasn't been announced. But now if they add him to the roster, we won't have to cut anybody since we just cut Brandon Tate, who I think in his only appearance actually fumbled the ball forward. So, that is the only piece of footage I saw. I mean, I was going to come on here and make a video no matter what today. Probably a short one because I don't know who's going to be on here. So, yeah. It is... It's pretty good there. Let's see. No, I don't see anybody. I don't see anything else. So, I know Sean Payton was supposed to be on a coach's show last night, but he was so busy. Brandon Tate wasn't on the roster last year, I don't think. I think he was still with the Giants. I think it's going to be one of these situations where it's like, okay, it might be like a JT Barrett situation. Sign him, re-sign him, sign him, re-sign him. Somebody was going to go. Even though we got that roster exemption where we can have 54 right now, somebody was going to go. I mean, the Saints may sign someone else and then cut another person to get to the 53. But right now we're at 53. Ingram's just not counted against the roster yet. They didn't officially put him on the roster. At least they didn't announce it. So he probably is on there by now. But they have until Sunday to do it, I believe. Actually, well, I said 6 days from now, so today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So actually, I think they got until Monday afternoon because we don't play until Monday. But who dat? See, I made you a mod too. I listened to about the first 2.5 minutes of your podcast. And then my YouTube started whacking out. So I have it on my watch later reserve list because I made a video on my regular account earlier and I played it back. I was sitting in my recliner rocking, and I noticed the picture was grainy. So I hope it's not grainy on my side. It's always shit. I can't tell. That's why I got to turn my fan on. I mean, not fan. That's why I got to turn my light on because otherwise it's dark. So it is dark as hell. But yeah, Brandon Tate is out of chair. So, you know. Now Twitter's giving me a pain in the ass. I don't know. It's just general bullshit. Oh, I always watch your. I always watch. Yeah, I'll enjoy it. Of course, I got to drink my beverage. But yeah, I commented who dat on there, so that knows I watched it. But because it just popped up, it said like 30 minutes ago. 4 people. All right, we need 75 people. Who Dat Nation needs to rock and roll. So, and I have my mods on there. Who Dat Discussion is my mod. The Future Seal is my mod. So that's 2 mods right there. And that's pretty much the extent of the mods. Because Who Dat Discussion is on here every time. So, and Future Seal is pretty much 2. So, so right then and there we got it. But, yeah, I still say P.J. Williams played pretty good. He got that fumble recovery, but I still say he's got to go. Him and Crawley still got to go. It would, for them to like win me over, they would have to play. P.J. Williams would have to get a fumble every game, and Crawley would have to get an interception every game. And then I would consider, thinking about it in general. So, yeah, they did. I'm going to turn off my light real quick. Let me turn off my light because it's too bright. All right. There we go. Is it too dark now? Because I'm trying to save electricity. Now that I got to pay for the damn electricity, I'm trying to save it. All of a sudden, they got really bright. But, well, you could probably still see me. I don't think it's that dark on this end because I can still see in here. It's not too bad. But yeah, I don't remember. Crawley got that face mask in the beginning. Okay, as long as you can see in here. Like I said, on my regular account, I did like an hour video. I told James to come on here. Well, I asked him to come on here, so hopefully he will. And I did an hour video on there, and I played back the video to watch some of it, and the picture was distorted. It was all, I don't know, YouTube bullshit. Third? I saw I saw on Pro Football Focus had him 6th. So I don't know what's going on. ESPN rankings, I didn't see. I mean, power rankings don't mean shit to me. That's just their opinion. I'm glad with 3rd. Pro Focus, I meant Pro Football Focus. I don't know if I said reference, but all that shit really don't mean too much to me. I'm glad that they're giving us recognition, but nah. Yeah, Pro Football Focus, I used the Instagram stuff, the pictures, and I put on Instagram and Facebook. Facebook has actually jumped up. The first 2 games, I didn't really get anything. The last 2 games, it started to go up 10-15. Freaking Facebook locked me out my damn account, so I had to do another password change, which pisses me off. I raised hell with them fuckers. So I told them where the hell they can go. I sent them a nasty email, like fuck off and whatever. Because if you don't want, I think it's because I like my own post. If you don't want people liking your own post, take that option out. I mean, that's how I look at it. And my friend Senor, he posts like 15 different things, so that might be why too. I tell him not to do that, but he doesn't anyway. My Facebook page is at 18,971, so I need 29 more to hit the 19,000. I just wish I could get 10% of those people over here. I'd have it made, monetized, everything. So. Yeah, I can care less about what ESPN and Pro Football and would you blow me. I don't care about all these projections. All I care about is wins and losses. Yeah, it's good that it's a good thing that they recognize us, but they only recognize us when they have to. So it's not the end of the world, but I don't know. Other video, I didn't get any water. My throat was hoarse. But yeah, I'm we reloading. I'm glad Ingram's back, kicking ass. All right, here we go. Here's some breaking news right here that Joel Eriksson is reporting, and I'm gonna read this tweet. Wait a minute. Damn, the Saints cut half their practice squad. Okay, this is what the tweet says. Big line change on the Saints practice squad. New Orleans adds guard Will Holden, wide receiver Tanner McEvoy, defensive back Chris Lamons, defensive back Darius Hillary. And then it says JT Barrett, Rick Leonard, Arian Springs, and Dion Yelder cut from practice squad to make room. So that's like what? The fourth time JT Barrett got cut. Rick Leonard, I wish they would do something with him, but you know, someone's going to pick him up. Jonathan Williams, you know, we cut Jonathan Williams. Jonathan Williams went to the Colts. So the Colts are grabbing all the ex-Saints players. Oh, yeah, we kicked Washington's ass. I'm not. Alex Smith, are you shitting me? Dome field advantage. We got the dome field advantage. So, you know, and usually when Breeze breaks a record, we don't lose. So that's another one for you. Saw me in hell. But yeah, the Saints just made a major play on the practice squad here. So, of course, I know Tanner McEvoy because he was on the Saints practice squad last year. I'm not familiar with the other ones, but Arian Springs, we just signed him. Dion Yelder, we gave him like $100-something thousand signing bonus when really all you have to give is like 10 or 12,000 of that. But we gave him a shitload of money and we keep cutting him. Rick Leonard, I really like, but I don't know. You know, someone's going to get Rick Leonard. I mean, they didn't last time, but somebody's going to pick him up. But I don't know who Will Holden is. I don't know who Chris Lamons is. I don't know Darius. JT Barrett, they keep cutting this dude like every 5 minutes. He's going to be like the oh, shit, what's his name? I follow him on Twitter. Okay, Seal. What's the guy's name? Andy Tanner. Andy Tanner would get cut like twice a week. That dude got cut like 30 times in a month. Well, you're going to beat me, man, because I've never been to a Saints game. Every job I've had, I've pretty much worked every Sunday. You can't get – I know season ticket holders. I tried to get a job at the Dome. My previous job, one of my previous jobs when I worked at CBS, my boss, she vended the beer there, and her boss came in, and I talked to him, and he was pretty racist because he was a black dude. He didn't want to hire – he just wanted to hire women, and he just wanted to hire white women and black guys. He didn't want to hire white – because he pretty much came out and said in an about way, I don't hire white guys. All right, well, fuck it. But I could have made and when you're doing vending beer at the Dome, it stops at the end of the third quarter, so you can watch the game. But it's up to you on how much you vend and how much you make. Now, my boss at the time, she wouldn't watch the game. She would sell, and she'd make like $300-400 a game profit. Because you have to, what it is you have to buy the beer. And then, no, you get the first round free that they give you. And then you have to buy the beer the rest of the time. And then, you know, whatever it is, I think that's how it works. But I wanted to do that 3 or 4 years ago. I wanted to do that as a side job. And she got me in the door. But the guy the official guy didn't want me. He pretty much just came out and said it. He goes, I don't hire white guys. Okay, well, fuck you then. Then he come into the store, want to shake my hand, like, hey, how you doing, buddy? I'm like, fuck you, dude. I ain't got nothing to say to you. You don't want to fucking hire me? You know, it's bullshit, you know? So racism still does exist in America. I'm just, you know, And so does Sexes. I'm just saying. This was about, let's see, I left CBS about 4 years ago. 30, 40, yeah, about 4 years ago. So, so yeah. But if I would have got that job, of course, I would have had to get there at like 6 or 7 in the morning. But after when the third quarter ends, you don't sell beer. So after that, they just wait around because they can't leave until the game ends. So I could have watched the rest of the game for free. But pretty much what I would have did is I would have watched. I would have been watching as much of the game as I can. You know, if I made a few dollars here and there, that's fine. But I would have watched the game, definitely. So, but yeah, I hope you have fun at the game. I really do. I wish I could go, but you know, it's crazy. Nick Underhill's like, wow. And somebody asked him, good or bad wow? And he says, surprised wow. He goes, those are the guys who help provide looks in practice and develop for the future. It matters. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but all I know is this. I'm going to trust the Saints, you know. JT Barrett's going to be back. It's a matter of time. If Rick Leonard doesn't get signed anywhere, he'll be back. I honestly think someone's going to take Rick Leonard. Probably the Colts. The Colts have like 4 ex-Saints players on their roster. You know? So, and the Bills are starting to get the ex-Saints players. So it's only a matter of time. The Colts will be like, hey, let's get you to. Thank God we don't play the Colts this year. We'd be in trouble. But yeah, hell, I'm still pretty sore from helping my brother move. Damn. Plus, I almost got stung by a bee. Oh, I mean a wasp. So you know, damn wasps. Wasps aren't Saints fans. Let me tell you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say it's Saints. Saints gonna win 34-20. That sounds like a number. That's a number floating in my head, 34-20. That's a reasonable number. Drew Brees will have 202 yards passing at halftime. I mean, really, all he's got to do is throw to Kamara 3 or 4 times and then give it to Thomas a couple of times, and boom. You know? So, my fantasy league, I'm getting rid of Ted Ginn Jr. because I'm tired of his fumbles. He got me 0.1, and the only reason he got me 0.1 is because he got that 1 yard rushing. He had no receptions. And thank God he didn't fumble because I would have lost on that. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Brandon Tate, you know, at least his fumble he got back, but I kind of knew, I kind of figured they were going to cut Gillespie or that other guy, Robinson or whatever, Washington. That dude got one carry, 2 carries maybe. The first carry went for -1. I think that might have been the only one he got. So he should probably going to go. But since they cut Brandon Tate, you know, because they have a roster exemption for Ingram. He's not officially back on the roster yet. They don't have to do that until I thought it was Sunday, but it's 6 days from now. So 6 days from now is Monday. So they don't have to do it until Monday. I think Monday at 3 is when they have to activate him or not. But if they don't activate him, I think if I remember right, if they don't activate him, then they got to wait a week or 2 before they it's some stupid NFL rule. I don't know. So he's probably going to get activated soon. What the hell is this? This Nick Underhill just tweeted, too bad they didn't cut Taylor Starworth, who was killing it, for some other guy who wasn't good enough to make the team. I guess he's not good on Taylor Starworth. He's kicking ass, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Now it's starting to get dark in my room, but you can still see, so we're fine. I got my thing blasted full blast. I got like it's just been rain. It's been raining back and forth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess Nick Underhill doesn't like him. I don't know what that sarcastic tweet means. I don't know. You know, it is what it is. See, Nick Underhill and Alex Rustafo, the social media guy, both came from the Patriots at the same time. I don't pay attention to what Arthur Blank says. It's bad enough my brother's going to shop at Home Depot, for crying out loud. But he's not a sports fan, so he don't care about that shit. I told him, I said, don't go to Home Depot, go to fucking Lowe's. Especially if I get a job at Lowe's, because I'm trying to get a job at Lowe's. Home Depot doesn't want my ass. I went up in there 2 or 3 times for a job, interviewed, nailed it. Store manager said I did an excellent job, wouldn't touch me. Why? Because I'm a Saints fan. That's why. Because they were like, what do you do in your spare time? I said, I watch football. Oh, what team do you like? The Saints? I'm like, that's fine. Don't hire me. I don't give a shit. I would have been surprised if they would have hired me anyway. I don't think they hire Saints fans over there. The Home Depot by me, there's 2 of them. It's like mostly women that work there. There's a few guys I saw, but the 2 or 3 times I went up in there for the applications, it's all women. So I don't know what's going on, but Arthur Blank should be concerned about his team. They're 1-3. They're in last place, and they suck. His quarterback did everything humanly possible to win that game, and they still lost. And they lost 38-37 on Andy Dalton's last second. 1 second left in the game, and they scored that touchdown. And I was like, please, kick the PAT. Make the PAT. Thank you, Jesus, they made the PAT. Because that game was in Atlanta. So whoever the hell Atlanta's head coach is, I don't really remember. Because you can see I don't really keep up with Atlanta bullshit. But that dude's on the hot seat. You know. Hey, the sun's peeking out. It rained earlier, so oh yeah, Quinn, I forgot. It's only his second year, so I don't know what's going on there. I have no idea. But all I know is this: Atlanta is getting one more loss from the Saints. So this one dude, I watched a YouTube video, and I usually don't watch these YouTube videos, but he did a YouTube video, one of these Falcons fans, one out of all 3, about the Drew Brees spin. And he titled it, Drew Brees did this to us, #Falcons, #Rise Up. So I went on his page and I said, your team sucks. Rise this up. I usually don't go trolling on other pages, but this guy he did come on this page once in the past before I muted him, and he did say something last year before I even started making videos. My friend posted those first 3 videos, and he came on here and he did talk shit. So that one time, so I muted him, but I went on his page and I was like, rise this up. He's like, I can't believe Drew Brees, we let a 39-year-old quarterback beat us. I can't believe that. That dude is the slowest quarterback in the world, and he beat us. I can't believe that. I'm like, that's exactly how this guy's talking. I'm like, you got screwed, son. And we beat your ass in the Atlanta Dome. Next time you're gonna have to come down to the Louisiana Superdome. I don't say Mercedes-Benz anymore. It used to be called the Louisiana Superdome. So back when I went there, I've been in the Superdome 3 times in my life. Not for a Saints thing. I went there in 1990 for I went there for a field trip. So I got to run the corridors, and that's the only thing I remember about that. I know my dad was a chaperone. I went there in 1991 for an autograph signing. Well, actually, no. I think it was the boat show or something, and they just happened to they had Wayne Martin, but I didn't get his signature. They had Wayne Martin, Gil Fennedy. I got his signature. I actually got my brother's signature too. So I got him with that. And then they had someone else. I forget. They had a third Saints player there, but when I was like 11, I remember that. So I got Gil Fennedy's autograph. He was a running back for like 2 years with the Saints. He came from the CFL. And then I went to Superdome again in I went for the Tulane game about 4 years ago. And I watched Tulane play before Tulane moved into Yulman Stadium. So I just never got a shot to go to a Saints game. Of course, I don't have any transportation, so it'd have to be when my friend had his car, I could have bought tickets because cheapest nosebleed tickets are like $80. But then I would have to buy him a ticket, pay him gas, pay the parking. So you're looking at like $200 probably. You know, and then we'd have to sit way in a nosebleed. But, I mean, around the Superdome, they have TV monitors and stuff, so that's pretty cool. You know, it hasn't changed a whole lot, I'm sure, since the 4 years I've been there. But you'll be amazed. You know. Oh, and they do search, I think in sections B and C this year. They do search with the damn dogs. So if you're going with somebody who's got like fucking pot and shit, tell them not to bring it because the NFL passed a rule this year saying that they have the right to search any vehicle they want in certain areas. And I think it's it's either A and B or B and C in the parking garage. So they go with the canine and they search they sniff it out. And if the damn dog finds anything, they have the right to break windows and shit, I think. So you know, but you don't even have to, you can park and walk. There's sections, you know, you can walk to the dome. I mean, if you're going down Girard Street, you can go in that. There's 4 ways. There's really 4 main ways to, because Superdome sits on the corner. And then you got the Smoothie King Center, which used to be called the New Orleans Arena, which I've been in there a few times. That thing was painted hideous lime green for the longest time. Now it's like a grayish color. They repainted it when they named it Smoothie King. But when that thing first was built, it was lime green. And you go over the Huey P. Not Huey P. Long. You go over the overpass bridge. It turns like this. It goes like this, and the road goes. And then if you keep going, you'll go over the river. Because the Superdome is right there about a quarter. It's like blocks away. So, I mean, you could walk from the Superdome to the quarter and vice versa. Now, the Saints post-game used to be at Dini's Seafood, which is in the quarter. So, if it was still there, you can actually walk from the Superdome to Dini's and be on the radio. But now it's at Felix's, which is on the lakefront, which is ways away from the dome. I think Felix's is in it's a lakefront, Lake Town, I think, Bucktown, one of those other ones. But they always do like a seafood stuff. But I have a 0-0 record, so I have a perfect record at the I saw a Tulane game, so we won the Tulane. We won the Tulane game, so. Save your ticket or whatever. I don't know. How did you get your ticket anyway? Somebody gave it to you? As a surprise, as a birthday gift or something? I got to find this person. Be like, hey, what's going on? You have any more tickets? There we go. You seen that Nick Underhill tweet. He just tweeted another one. He said, sarcasm aside, he's the only one I can see having an opinion on. 6th, 7th rounders shouldn't be able to make the team easily. Because someone said, oh, Rick Leonard is a wow for me. Yeah. Rick Leonard should still be on our practice squad. I don't know why he's not. But, you know, who knows what Loomis is thinking? Who knows what Sean Payton is thinking? Who knows? Hopefully no one grabs Rick Leonard. They didn't grab him the first time, but with all these injuries, somebody the Colts are always grabbing our players, so they got 3 or 4 of them. I think it's 4 on the roster. So, you know. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I never asked for Saints tickets. My brother bought me, like, because he knows he bought me games. He bought me cards in the past. He bought me this laptop I'm on. He bought me and my mom a laptop. Spent like $300 on both of them. Like $600 total. I don't know. I'm surprised he would have been probably the only one who would have had the money to get me a Saints ticket, because no one else in my family can afford that shit. My mom wasn't even a fan until, I mean, my mom was a casual fan, but she wasn't like up until the Super Bowl, she really didn't pay attention to any football. And then when the Saints won the Super Bowl, she started watching it here and there. Now she watches the game. She don't, you know, she actually roots for him a lot. She really gets into it. So, you know, my dad's always like, "Goddamn Saints, I can't win shit." Like, yeah, okay. So, and my brothers aren't sports fans. So I'm the only one that's sports fans besides my mom and dad. Well, my mom just likes the Saints. My dad likes the Saints too. That's it. He doesn't like baseball. He thinks baseball is too boring. Same thing with basketball. He doesn't follow basketball. He didn't even know he had an NBA team until I told him a few years ago. He's like, "We have an NBA team?" But he lives out in Mississippi in the boondocks and pretty much well, not boondocks. He lives in the country. So it's like 5 miles away from, you know, anywhere. But oh, yeah. Nosebleed seats go for $80-something, $85 down here. Season tickets are sold out for the next 15 years. I met a season ticket holder at a Saints game. At a Saints signing. And she gave me a couple of towels. Like, through every game, they put towels on the seats, like, like rallying things. So when you go to the game, they'll have like a towel or a shirt or something on your seat. They usually do. I mean, I can't guarantee it, but they usually put something there. And anyway, she mailed me. I met her a few times, and she gave me a couple of cool towels. And she was going to mail me something else, but she forgot. But she sent me like 2 or 3 things. I don't know. One day I hope to go to a game. I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but never say never. I just have to get transportation, and I have to. If I get my friend to go, of course I have to pay for parking. I'll probably have to pay for that, and I have to buy my friend a ticket. So like I said, we're looking at $200-300. When I had a lot of money saved up, I had to work, and I never could get Sundays off. You know, I would always get Saturdays off, which, you know, something. So I don't know. Hopefully the next job I get Sundays off. I'm actually thinking of applying to Chick-fil-A. I don't want to work at fast food, but Chick-fil-A closes on Sundays. So that would be perfect. That'd be a perfect scenario. And Chick-fil-A is about 2 miles away from me, so I'd have to walk there, but it ain't too bad. I used to live on the other side of town, and there was a few things there, but I'm living on this side of town, and there's so much there. But but like I said, Chick-fil-A would be the perfect. Plus, I think, well, I know in Covington, which is the rich area, they pay $10.50 an hour. So if they pay $10.50 an hour out there, they're probably paying $9 out here. So not that I'd like to work in fast food, but at least it's just chicken and burger. Well, I mean, it's not too bad, but to have Sundays off, because the owner of Chick-fil-A is religious. I mean, I think they're a Mormon. I don't know. But yeah, they have Sundays off. And I still find that funny. They put a Chick-fil-A in Atlanta Stadium and they're closed. That is hilarious. I mean, of course, if they have Thursday night games or Monday night games, or if they do Saturday night games, then yeah. But 95% of the NFL games are on a Sunday. So I don't know what they were thinking. I have no idea. I think Arthur Blank was smoking some bad shit. So yeah, it is it's too crazy. But yeah, this is pretty shocking that they let half the freaking practice squad go. I got to type that on Facebook later on my Facebook page. But still excited Mark Ingram's going to come back. Of course, the only thing with Mark Ingram coming back is Sean Payton's going to limit Kamara's touches, which I don't think he should do because they always say you can't lose your spot to an injury, but this was a suspension. So, I mean, I don't know, but I think he had 21 or 22 touches in the last game. So they're probably going to give Kamara like 12 touches. But 12 touches, he's getting 100 yards. You're not going to stop him. I don't know who's on Washington's defense, but you're not going to stop him too much. I don't generally see that happening. Saints players were signing. Wait, today is Tuesday, isn't it? Okay, that makes sense. Several Saints players teamed up with Auctioneer Health to pass out gift bags, sign autographs, and talk with fans at blah, 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 breast cancer awareness month. I'm looking at this photo. Let's see. 93, 26, 24. I don't know those numbers. Okay, that's Teron Armstead, but he's not in his jersey there, so I see him. 70, 43. 43 is Lattimore, I think. 89 is Josh Hill. I know that automatically because I met him like a couple of times. 93 and 24, so there's 7 Saints players there. Oh, 24 is okay. Wait. Okay, the next picture is them facing behind the thing. 24 is Bell and 26 is PJ. Okay, PJ Williams. All right, but if the Saints do any autograph things or yeah, I don't have all their numbers memorized. So it says Williams 26. So 43 was like I don't know. I don't have all their numbers memorized. I just when I used to go to the practice, they would give us a piece of paper, and it would have all the numbers. But I definitely know 89 is Hill offhand. But Tuesday is NFL mandatory day off. So Cam Jordan every Tuesday is out of school. He was at some school in. They come to the schools down here in St. Tammany. They haven't been to any schools in Slidell that I know of. I'm still pissed last year. Last year, they had the Saints draft at the Hooters, and Zach Streif was down here. So, all right, man, I appreciate you, sir. And once again, Who Dat Discussion New Orleans Saints podcast. He just put up a new video. Go check it out. He's talking to some Giants fan. So go check out his podcast. Tell him we sent you there. He won't give you anything for it, but just tell him we sent you there anyway. Just let him know in the comments we sent you there. He'll be real happy that we, all that good stuff. And he's on Who Dat This on all this other stuff. All right, well, it looks like no one else is here at the moment. So I had my mods on here today, so it's a pretty good thing. It says 0, but someone's probably here. I don't know. But anyway, we had some breaking news. I was going to make a video regardless. Okay. But it just so happens we had some breaking news because the Saints cut half the practice squad. So that's pretty shocking. I don't know the guys, their names. I said their names, but I don't know who. I don't know what's what and who's what. You know, it's only the practice squad, so whatever. It is what it is. So, alrighty. Till the next video, which is probably in a couple days. Who knows? Unless there's any more breaking news, then we'll make another video. So, I thank y'all for watching. And at WATWDN is the Twitter. We are the Who Dat on Instagram. We are the Who Dat on Facebook. We're almost at 19,000. Please like us on there. Like and share us on here. Hit your notification bell thingy if you'd like to. You know any Saints fans, you know, help us out. We're almost at 100. We're trying to take over the world with Who Dat Nation. Who Dat Nation Mania. So we appreciate y'all watching. Like it. Sub. Till next time, I'm going to leave y'all with this. Who Dat? Who Dat say they're going to beat them Saints? Who Dat? Who Dat? Who Dat say they're going to beat them Saints? Who Dat?